Welcome back guys. So I recently went to Dubai for a work trip. While I was there, it made sense to visit the largest Rolex store in the world. It's based in the largest mall, which is Dubai Mall, on the Fashion Avenue side, tucked under the Burj Khalifa. It has 3 floors, which is accessed by an elevator, which I will take you through. After detailing the store, I will share some interesting information about the Rolex Dubai market, which is quite unique to say the least, so make sure you watch until the end. So let's talk from the ground up. The ground level mainly has steel and bimetal watches for sale, but let's be honest, the steel watches are rarely to be seen worldwide. The second level also has watches for sale, and they're mainly precious metal and precious stone watches, so theoretically we are probably expecting to see a lot more inventory on the second floor, but let's see. The third floor is more of an interactive experience area with no watches for sale. It has a live catalogue area, a lounge and an exhibition room. As we can see from the outside, the main watches are the Oyster Perpetual and the Datejust in the precious metal and the bimetals. The dials are quite interesting, not the ones that you'd normally see in the UK. I thought this would be a taster of things to come, but as you'll see, I was a bit wrong on this. So here on the top floor we have a lounge room which doubles up as a library. You can see the materials and design are based around the Rolex brand, from fluted bezel walls to the green chairs. The photos and information in this room is mainly about the history and the timeline of the brand and its founder Hans Wilsdorf. They also have a homage to its brand ambassadors, for example tennis player Roger Federer, who's quite often seen wearing the Datejust. Behind the brown doors is the cinema room, however when I visited this was closed for maintenance. Saying that, you're not allowed to record in there as the footage is exclusive to the brand and the store. On entering the secret Rolex Oyster class store, you will find yourself in the exhibition room. This then places you within an Oyster bracelet, which is as cool as it looks. The theme here changes, and many of you know the previous theme was Into the Sea, which looked at the sea-based models such as the Rolex Deep Sea. It is now an exploration theme with the Explorer models taking the centre stage. When discussing the Explorer with the sales ambassador, although not confirmed, he had a prediction that this is the model due to be updated this year in 2021. Let's see if this materialises. My favourite part of the Explorer exhibition is a 5-step process of developing the Explorer case, starting from just a block of steel. On the top floor entrance there is a live catalogue of all the current Rolex models, and here comes a fair surprise about Rolex in Dubai. They have not got the new 2020 pieces to put in this live catalogue, so these empty spaces are where the new Submariners and the Stellar Dial OPs are to go. The steel shortage struggle is real even for this flagship store. I like to think that they've put the customer first before the catalogue, but if that was the case, a lot of the other models would not be in this live catalogue. It just seems unusual that Rolex cannot supply for this unique display. Moving on to the mezzanine second floor, we can see this beautiful decor running down the centre. This is based on the Cyclop lenses found over many of the date pieces. Let's take a look at what precious metal and precious stone watches are to be found on this level. And here we have the next shocking find. This entire floor is pretty much empty. The sales ambassador told me around the start of COVID all the stock was purchased and they've not been able to replace it for months. Wow, the European market definitely has greater choice right now. On this entire floor there was only one Datejust left and a pink strap Cellini. Another crazy thing about this store is that you will not see the prices listed near the watch, and neither will the price be on the UAE Rolex website. I'm not sure if this is linked to some countries having ADs selling over the market price and at grey market prices. This does happen, for example in Bahrain, and as far as I'm aware this is okay in these countries to do so. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. On speaking to the sales ambassador, I found that as well as the tool watches, the Datejust is really in demand. The most popular models here are the Baton and Roman marked blue dial and the Baton and Wimbledon marked rhodium dial, all on a Jubilee bracelet. For these, they are not adding any more names to the wish list. Trying to find a way around this, I asked if it can be purchased on an Oyster bracelet with the Jubilee purchased separately, and here's where the sales ambassador told me something unique about this store, and that is they will change the Datejust dial colour for you provided they're paired up correctly to a manufacturer combination spec, and this is how many get around this Datejust shortage. So for example, you can buy a black dial and then get it changed to a blue dial after. This cannot be done with Daytoners though. Also, he mentioned they can change the date wheel easily on the day dates to any of the 26 languages. From here, I was going to take you back to the first floor and show you what watches were available there, but to be honest, it's the same as what was at the start of the video at the outside of the store. The conclusion to this video is that if you're going to buy a watch, don't come to this store at the moment. You've probably got better chances in the European Rolex stores right now. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you on the next video.